Welcome back. Welcome to my subscribers and to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And for you folks who are just coming in just to see what's happening in Deanna Marie's world, thanks for coming. Come on in, pull up a chair, cop a squat, see what's happening here. So today is Sunday, August 6th, and it is VEDA Day 6. So y'all, I did it a week. I cannot believe I've actually had things going on for 6 days. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so just kind of let you know what you're getting ready to watch here. Started out today Sunday, started out today praise and worship. So I'm going to share a little bit of that with you. And then ran over to Walmart, had to get the stuff for the cupcakes, and yeah, that was a whole experience. But hey, have you ever considered, when they do the school, when they do the school supply sales and things like that, taking advantage of that? If you have a home office, y'all check that out. I talk a little bit about that too. What else? Oh yeah, and of course, then I made cupcakes for my next door neighbor. So I show you a little bit about how I make my frosting, not any detail or anything like that. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you again, you guys, for your support. I really appreciate it. See you later. Oh, happy Sunday, y'all. Today is VEDA Day 6. I've made it back from service. And so now I need to go to the grocery store. So come on, let's go to the store. I need to get some things. I gotta make some cupcakes for this little girl next door. She just got back from the Dominican Republic. She was there with her grandparents for just over a month. So I'm gonna go make her some cupcakes. Y'all get to watch. Every time I come to Walmart, I have to come through this little area that they have at the front of the store. It has some really cool little gadgets and, little things that you may find useful. Like my daughter is homeschooling my grandson, so I got her these little reward stickers that she can give to him as they why do they always have purple stuff over here? Now you know what? I do need a mirror for the office. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get this mirror here. Anyway, I've come in here because I need to buy the stuff to make Camilla's cupcakes today. Camilla is a little girl that lives next door, and so she's been gone for a little while. She's been in the Dominican Republic with her grandparents, and so she got back Saturday, I think. And so I definitely need a sponge. Isn't that a beautiful purple color there? So anyway, let me see. I know Jordan is also excited because he's getting his school supplies. So anyway, let me finish up, and I'll let y'all see what those cupcakes will look like. Oh, that's what I need, is that grease board right there. Okay. I hate Walmart. Okay, I like coming through here for the school supplies too. because I use a lot of stuff at work. So like, you know, here's a, for working like for church. So here's a nice 100 sheet wide rule, and it's purple. These other ones I bought down here, these are 35 cents. So I take advantage. I do take advantage of the school time in order to buy the books and things that I need, and I just go ahead and I stock up on them. I prefer the wide rule to the college rule, so I use them to take notes and stuff at work, you know, things like that. So it's a definite advantage. So even if, you know, I don't have any little people in high school or anything, but you know, I'm gonna need calendars and things like that. So just in case you didn't think about it, you know, you may not have children, but these little school sales can prove to be helpful for us folks that don't have babies in school. So like here is a planning calendar, and I have to have this, and this one has lines in it. Now if I were to go to like Office Depot or Office Supply Company or the store, this thing would cost me probably close to $20. So here it's only $10.17, and then they have the other ones that are up here that are like $8 and $9. So again, you know, you can come in here and or go to the, you know, when they're doing the school stuff and get the stuff you need for your office. I mean, our office supplies us with a lot of things, most stuff we need, but you know, there's stuff that you yourself may want, and this is a good time to get it. All right, so we're done with our shopping spree. You know how you go to the store to get a couple of things and you come out with a bunch of stuff? Yeah. Well, it was stuff that I needed. Honestly, it was stuff that I needed, so I just went ahead and took care of it. So now it's time to go to the house and start preparing Camilla's cupcakes. It's hot out here, but it's only 91 degrees. But it's hot. It's hot out here, so y'all be safe out in this heat. Well, after all that grocery shopping, I need something to eat. So happy VEDA Day 6. Day 6, that's right. So I've been to the house of worship, got my praise and worship on this morning corporately. In fact, I put some of those videos. You see, saw those before you saw this. Anywho, went to the store, had to get stuff for to bake Camilla's cupcakes. Got that. But on the way back, you know, I was kind of hungry. So Whataburger has this new banana pudding shake. I just got a small one just so I could taste it. Y'all, I can even taste the cookies. I can taste the flavor of the cookies in this. So yeah, if you like banana pudding, you might want to try this. It's not too sweet. That's the best thing about it. It's not too sweet. So anyway, not sponsored. Whataburger just happens to be one, if not my favorite place to eat, one of my very favorite places to eat the burgers. Well, I'm not going to get into it right now because they ain't paying me. So, anywho, you might want to try that. Okay, so I've made my cupcakes and now I'm getting ready to make my frosting. So I make my frosting from scratch. And I start out by using confectionery sugar. And confectionery sugar is notorious for having lumps in it, so I will sift it and it all goes into here. So that's the way I start out. And once now I'm not one of those, I don't use butter. Now you have some people that use butter in their making their frosting. I don't, and the reason I don't is because I'm generally coloring my frosting, or if you're just wanting to have white frosting, then you'd have to put some white food coloring in it in order to make it white again, which just doesn't seem to make sense to me. But hey, the shortening, I mean the buttercream, because what I'm making is buttercream frosting, and the flavor, of course, with the having the butter makes it a little it tastes different. But my frosting is fantastic, y'all, without the butter. So anyway, I'm going to continue. See how nice it looks, all sifted. So I'm going to finish sifting this, and then I'll bring you back when I actually start making the frosting. All right, so we now have all of our powdered sugar sifted. Now it's time to go over to the mixer and start putting everything together. All right, so my ingredients are the Crisco, and I have some meringue powder, my powdered sugar. I'm gonna make some chocolate icing as well, and then I have the clear Wilton vanilla. So those are my ingredients. Okay, I've been doing this so long that I don't really measure anymore, but I can tell you that the basic recipe for this just calls for a cup. Just calls for a cup of shortening and then a cup of butter if you're using butter. I'm not going to use butter in this instance, so I'm going to be using 2 cups of shortening. Now, I know that sounds like it's a lot, y'all. I know it does, but believe me when I tell you, my frosting does not taste oily at all. It doesn't. It's all about the whipping of it and just making sure you get it aerated really well. So that's what I do, and it works for me. So you have to cook the way you cook. I remember when I was in cake design in school, when they started with this recipe, I was like, I know that recipe. I mean, it's a recipe my mom has done like forever, except Mama did use butter. I'm not using butter today. And the reason I'm not using butter is because the shelf life when you don't use butter is a lot longer. And I'm providing these cupcakes, and I'm not sure how long it'll take them to eat them. So that's just the way I do it, and it's the way I've always done it. And of course, you can use what you need to use. So I'm gonna get this going, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like once I get it all creamed up. Okay, so here is my shortening, all nice and creamy. All right, so the next step in this adventure is to add in my meringue powder. It's an egg substitute. Sorry, let me show it to you. So egg powder. It is a egg substitute. So I put about a teaspoon in. So basically it's a stabilizer, so it doesn't, so my shortening doesn't, break up. Then I add about a teaspoon of the clear vanilla in there. And then we'll mix it up. Right. You always want to make sure you're scraping your bowl. Scrape your bowl. You want to make sure you're getting everything off the sides. All right, so I put my shield guard on because I'm getting ready to start adding in the powdered sugar. And so let me show you, I have a little slot over here so my little slot right there lets me add in ingredients as I need to. Oh, that's good. All right, so I have put my coupler and tip on my bag here, and I had to go over there and get my toothpicks. And the reason I need my toothpicks is because I'm not going to color my frosting. I'm going to put a couple of strips of color inside the bag. So let's see what colors we want. Well, you know what? It's right there on the top. Why don't we start with a violet? Okay. I think this is a new one. So I just take my toothpick and poke a hole and kind of go around it like that. And then that opens it up for me. I oftentimes will have gloves on. What I want to do is reuse the tip if you want to go into a different frosting. Okay, let me say that again. You want to use the toothpick only once, basically. Okay, just let's leave it at that. So I'm going to take this, I'm just going to put it inside my bag and just strip it. Now you can use a paintbrush to do this also, but I'm just kind of smushing it around in the bag. No, necessary pattern. Okay, so let's put that up. You want to keep your gel closed because you don't want to dry out. Okay, so I've put the food coloring inside the bag, or the gel inside the bag. Now, there's some really cool tips when it comes to filling your bag, and you can hold it in your hand like that and fill your bag that way, or I like to do it like this, and I just put it on top of the can that way, and then I can just take my frosting and just put it in there. You don't want to overfill your bag either. Okay. Now the bag here also has a dotted line on it to let you know where the fill line is. So there's another couple of tools that I'll use to help with my bag. So twist it around. Oh, be right back. Okay, had to go get my paper towel. All right, y'all. I have not done a rose in quite some time, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. I gotta switch hands. Kind of awkward holding my hand like this, but gets the job done. And there you have it. Now my purple is still in the bag, but so that's one rose. So what shall we put on this rose? Okay, I bought some really cool sprinkles. So let's put the sprinkles on the rose. Oh, aren't those pretty? Look at those. Aren't those pretty? So let's see, let's do pink one there. Just gonna dig down off in here. Aww, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, I will be back once I have the rest of them decorated. Okay, all done. So here are the cupcakes that I've baked and decorated for my neighbor next door. They're just chocolate cupcakes and the frosting is just vanilla. So, but yeah, there we go. And there are my little bowls where I mixed all my frosting in. And this is what my little area looks like now. So I got some cleaning up to do. Yep. I made enough cupcakes to take some to the office tomorrow, so there you go. I left 2 of them with nothing on it, just in case. It's been a great day. VEDA Day 6, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.